Hey y'all, welcome to today's video here. It is May 23rd, 2024. I'm going to be working on a push mower today. It was one my mom found on Facebook Marketplace there, and it's missed a few things, but maybe we can get it running again. It's an oldie, but it's somewhat of a goodie. So let me show you guys what we're going to be working on in the driveway today. It's a 20-inch Murray push mower, missing the gas tank. The cable is a little hard to move on it. It could be just, a little bit of oil. But from what I see, it's missing some linkages. I think I might have some that'll work on it, or close to work on it. We shall see. It's supposed to be a throttle-based one, but that's broken, so that's no longer useful. Muffler's a little bent. I'm not going to mess with that because it'll probably break off, so we'll just pretend we didn't see that. And it's one of those older ones, but it's still where you got to adjust the height on there by taking the wheels off. On this side, it's got the bolts holding the handle. On this side, it's missing the bolts, so maybe I could scrounge up some bolts to fix that. I don't know what it looks like underneath the deck yet. There's the model serial number on there. Probably looking at February 27th, 1992. I was about 8 years old when this was made. And we got blade. It actually don't look that bad under here. Not too bad. Sharpen that blade. It actually not gonna take much to clean this one. That's a first. Normally these things that you think they're dirty, they'll clean up good though. I think. Good wash. Use super clean and clean that one. So let's check basics on it. Let's check and see what kind of oil we're dealing with. I say the gas, but there's no gas tank, so we can't check the fuel on it, unfortunately. So we'll just check the oil. I'll get some starting fluid sprayed down the intake tube. Actually, let's see if that's it's in place. Never mind. It's half-inch bolts there. We're missing the 3/8 one right here, but I'm sure I got it in parts. But let's start turning some wrenches on it. Let's see if we can get this going. Let me get you guys set up on the tripod. We'll spray some go-go juice in there and see if it fires up. Alright, I got some starting fluid here. Not some carb cleaner. We're going to use starting fluid on it. We'll see if we can get this thing to do something here. I got a clamp right here as well. But we'll check the starting fluid. Let's check the oil on it first, see what we're dealing with. I did have it tilted up, so it's probably going to say it's high or low. Let's see what we're dealing with here. We had to have a screwdriver that time. Actually, well, the oil looks decent. Let's check it again. This needs a good old cleaning. See some acorns or something over there by the muffin. Actually, here we are on the oil situation. So it's a little overfilled, but it's got oil. So it's actually right there where that little dip is, right there. See where I got my thumb? The oil's past that. It's supposed to be down there where that thread is, but that's okay. It's got something. Better than nothing. So, got oil. Got lubrication for the nation. Let's see. Does this break? This cable. Before I start working on it, I start messing with it to try to see if I can get this cable to pull away from there. I don't think it is though. It's moving, but it's not moving much. Well, we'll try it anyway. I'll put this. Well, it's holding it up. I don't know. I didn't see nothing. Maybe it did. Okay. Well, let's spray some go-go juice in here and see if it's an engine we can deal with. Get going. I poured way too much. Actually, don't sound too bad. Okay. That's on one of those old recoil things. So it's a clutch. I got the clutch still to get that off. Okay, well it runs. Okay. Actually, don't sound too bad. Alright. Let me get it up on the bench. Let me get all the stuff together I think we're going to need. I think I got everything, but let's, let me get it up on the workbench. And we'll start putting the gas tank and all the linkages on there if I got the stuff for it. So I'll bring you guys back in a couple of seconds. Alright, I'm going to take this recoil off because I want to check this. I know sometimes these are 3/8, but I think these are probably an old school one, so it's probably 7/16 because it's let's see. I want to check something on here anyway. There's one bolt. There's two bolts. And 3 bolts. Let's see what we're dealing with here. Old school clutch. Actually don't sound too bad. And I brought my clutch tool out just in case. The one you put on here to take that off. I got that when I got the recoil, crankshaft straightener. Okay. Well, it looks like the brake is working on this thing. Actually, it's not pulling, so we're going to have to... It's actually not on there. Okay. It just needs a clean. Okay, well that's good. This is a... Thought I had to put something on this like grease, but if it's working, that's good. I don't want to really mess with it if I didn't have to. Alright. I got a linkage here. I don't know if it's going to work on this though. So I got a different one I might throw on there. A little smaller one for this, maybe. This depends. Here, but I got this I can put on there as well. Gas tank. Here, this came off another newer Briggs, but it shouldn't really matter. It's just a gas tank at the end of the day, as long as it makes it run. There, and that filter is nasty. That's okay. I got a different one I can throw in there. So I just got all this. I think I gotta go over this gas thing anyway. I'm gonna actually clean this up. I actually got 2 of these pipe elbows. I'm gonna do this off camera. I'm gonna get this, clean it up. I'm gonna put a diaphragm gasket. I'll bring you guys back. We'll put the thing together then after that. So let me go do that. I'll bring you guys back in a few seconds. Okay. Got a different gas tank for it because the other one that I got, it's over there. It's all rusted up. I don't know if I can even clean it, so I'm gonna have to soak that in some evapor rust. But I got a diaphragm gasket on this. I'm gonna clean this engine off. So, noise alert. Let me make sure there ain't nothing here that goes to this mower. Besides the bolts here. Let me move these out of here. Make sure there's nothing here before we start blowing stuff away. All right. Here's mud in your eye. Got some acorns. Huh? We'll check those head bolts to make sure they're tight on there too as well. Let's check them while we're here real quick. Either go 1/2 inch or 13. Let's just make sure. That's still good. That's still good. That one, not too bad. That one's not too bad either. That one's not too bad either. I don't think these are honestly that bad. I think we're good. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Alright, cleaned it off. Let's see, we're going to put this on here. Like so. And we'll put this on here like so. Oh, wait a minute. Get that bolt out of here. With the spacer. Get that hooked up. I know it's probably not the right linkage for it, but let's try it and see. That's all we can do, right? Alright. This spacer back up here. I know there's supposed to be like a lip thing for it. They call it. Alright, let's get my extension bar out here for this. We're going to need that 1/2 inch again. There we go. Bolt's on there. Got a 3/8 bolt I can throw in here now. I'll hold that on there. Like so. Got a 3/8 right here I can use. Alright. Good and tight. Now, we gotta have a spring. I don't know, this one might be a little bit long for it. I can try it. Trial and error on this stuff, you know that? Trial and error. So I can get it off of here the best I can without messing it up. I know it's an older engine, but like I said, this thing was made in 1992. I was 8 years old. when this came out. And all right, let me fold this linkage real quick. Be right. All right, let me get you guys zoomed in a little bit closer here, so I'm showing you guys what I'm doing. I'm gonna use this spring. I gotta make it work. Got a thing here where you can shut it off, but you know. Let's see. It's gonna be just a little too tight, I think. You can make it work. Let's see. It's a trial and error on stuff, folks. I don't think this is hooked on anything anymore to kill it, is it? I don't think so. Alright, let's just try it. At the worst, it's going to be like that. Not my ideal situation of fixing things. Let's just see what it'll do. And then worst comes to worst, we can always push it in there so it doesn't stretch it as much. Alright, we'll do it like that. We'll just see how it works. And then breather tube, put on like this. That one's crusty. This one looks a lot better. Not by much, but okay. Alright, got that on there. Okay. I don't know how good it's going to run, and then I got to figure out this brake situation. So I'm going to take the cable off, see if I can work some magic on that next. I'll show you guys. Well, since the original cable decided to give up the ghost, which I've already took all the stuff off of it, I got this other one here. It's sort of the same thing, and it works. Only bad problem is it's not the one for it, but I'm going to try to make it work. So, put this piece in there, like so. In there, like so. In there, like so. It's going to probably be a little bit too long for it. For this mower, unfortunately. I'm going to try to see if we can get it to work. Anyway, with it. Let's see. The other one's going to be like this. Yep, like that. So I got to put the cable in there. Like so. There, and then this will work. Yeah. Hang on. Get it to work. There's a hole right here for it. not right. Might have to turn that the other way. Let's see. It's gonna try it that way, but it's not gonna work. Let's try it. That way instead. I'm not gonna like the way it is set up, but I'm gonna figure it out. It's taking me too long. Alright, off camera while you guys were just away. Since the other cable broke. Now I'll show you guys the other cable broke. This is the one right here. It broke. That was no good anyway. There. And there. Focus. Focus. It's broke. So that's okay. I have another one off a mower. It was sort of a Murray, but it got it to work. The only thing is the cable's just a little bit longer, but I got it to work, and I had to drill another hole for it to work. So if you guys look and watch the brake off of here, it does work. So it does pull the brake off of there. That's what we want it. I just got to pull this thing off for the throttle because it no longer works. So there's no use of us having that there as well. Was that a nut? A nut and a screwdriver. Phillips flathead. What is it? Looks like a 1/2 inch. Is there a 3/8? Yep, 1/2 inch. I got a 1/2 inch. Now I got 11. It's an 11. Bingo, Yahtzee. Somebody says, let's get this thing off of here. There's no use to us anymore. Pull this off of here. Nope, other way. Silver little monkey in it today. Okay, never mind. Let's do it this way. I don't know why I won't come off of there with that. Keep the nut and bolt set up for nut and bolt thing for something else I might need. And I'll go on the hardware drawer. Okay. I don't need this anymore, so let's get rid of this. Get rid of that, which is a shame. Okay. Get that off of here, put that over here to the side. I just gotta run some cables now, so We'll see if this thing runs. Let's go. Let me get everything buttoned back up, and I gotta fix that handle real quick. I got some nuts and bolts for that right here, so I'm gonna go do that. Put that on there. I'm gonna bring this down to the ground. We'll see if it can get this thing to fire it up. All right. Cable works as it should. We'll go ahead and put some gas in here, and then we'll prime it a few times, and we'll go from there and see what it does. I'm not gonna put too much in it, but enough for that to catch. All right.
I'm gonna beat your butt.
All right. Let's see if we can get this going. Not yet. Not yet. Not priming. He's not priming. He's not priming.
Get your butt down. Get your butt down. What? Sit down.
She's not priming. Why is she not priming? She's got gas in there. Not priming. Why are you not priming? Put enough in there. Not working. Why are you not working?
Going back down that lawnmower bag. Before he was busted and then he went down in there.
Well, let's try it, see if it does anything anyway. It's not, don't feel like it. I don't hear the thing pushing it. See if we can get it to do anything.
Huh?
Yeah, a deer.
Oh, good. Look at the deers. You missed them. If there's two of them running, but I just seen them. They took off one. They were halfway in, and they turned right back around the out of the gate there.
Let me see what's going on with the priming. All right, I finally got the carburetor to finally do something after I had to mess with it off camera. 1, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's see what it sounds like. Probably sounds like a basket case. Like that. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Hold that back a little bit more. 1, 2, 3. Try it again. running, but we're killing the mosquitoes. It runs.
Yeah, it runs.
Yeah, it runs. Let me go throw an air filter on that. Throw the air filter on there and see if I can get a more of a fighting chance to behave itself. I know this is probably not the right one to it, per se, but it might help it maybe run better. It has the air filter on it. Make sure it's on there. Take that. That's just, all we can do is try. You guys, where you guys can see me, yeah, you guys. Let's see if it runs a little bit better with the air filter on it. Let's go sharpen a blade. Okay guys, this is going to be a part 2. This is going to be part 1 of this one. I wasn't going to make it a part 1, but we got to do some work to it. The crankshafts needs to be straightened out. I'll show you guys in part 2, and then we'll go to town on it, try to straighten it out a little bit. Unfortunately, the seal is leaking. So Anyway, you guys give this a thumbs up there, and like, share, and subscribe, and keep on turning those wrenches, and I'll see you guys on part 2 on this mower. Okay.